Bert is good. So that's a thing.
More rum, huh?
Oh god, more.
Evelyn's been keeping you well supplied.
Same supply.
Oh, it still lasted, huh? I'm surprised.
Well, you know, I've been trying. And the shit ton of alcohol you gave me.
I didn't give you that much.
It was a pretty good amount.
It was enough to be effective.
Oh, I still have some. Do you want some?
Oh, of course I do. I need to get my bandages off first. I haven't even gotten those off yet. They came straight here.
Oh, come on now.
Well, I mean, I have to get here quick. I know you go to sleep.
I wanted to.
Yeah, nonetheless.
It's been an eventful day.
How's it been? I'm assuming
Lost
you
my
got
fucking dog.
You got.
Nearly lost my turkey.
Oh no! What happened? The fuck did you do?
Bruno happened?
Oh, what did Bruno do?
I guess he was pissed at me and was wanting reparations, and so I ran inside and flipped him the bird, and then ran outside to get my dog, and someone fucking shot me in the back.
What? You got shot?
I'm running on pure rum right now.
Who bandaged? Who took care of you?
Pearl and
Okay,
June came and checked on me.
So then you should be good. Fuck, I didn't know. Man, like I can't wake up for a couple days. You go get shot. You know, now I have you know Rory, right, from Fox Pass?
No.
She's small, has red hair, wears green. It's like really cute.
Maybe.
If you saw
She
her,
was
you'd
June
probably recognize her, probably, because she moved into Keystone and is living in my house with me now.
Oh shit. Congratulations on your new child.
I mean, I did make a separate whole room for her way back when, and so
That's cute.
apparently, yeah.
That's cute.
So now I have things. Now, okay, there's a few things I did want to talk to you about. I mean, to start, I'm assuming you got the note that I left for you a few days back.
What did it say?
That I wasn't able to come. A whole bunch of shit happened, and that I needed to talk to you.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got a lot of notes.
Well, that night was I wanted it to come by because I said I was going to try and come by again later in the night, but Standing Water and Hazel woke up, and so that situation was being dealt with basically for a large quantity of time. And right around when I was going to come up here, June nearly got kidnapped.
Oh, good God.
And so I had to help with that, and I was in a fairly large gunfight, and was hoping I would be able to come here. I'm fine, I didn't get hit. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
It was Jezebel. But, you know, it was eventful, and then I came up here and I was too late, so I left that note. I should have left another note saying that I wasn't going to be around for a few days, and I feel bad that I didn't, and I'm sorry about that.
I mean, I kind of thought you were dead.
That, I don't know if that's a bad thing.
And every time I went in Keystone, everyone, like, wasn't talking and was running away, and so I was like, okay.
Well, I'm not.
I'm happy.
Well, that's good. But yeah,
I'm happy you're not dead.
I'm happy I'm not dead either. Now, on top of that, did you leave a note in a bad box in my house?
Yep, I left a note in your mailbox and then the key.
Alright, so then I think somebody moved the key. Was it this key?
Just a second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so then I think somebody must have grabbed it and moved it into a bad box in my house.
Oh, no.
Or
I was asking Alyssa if I had her put a bad box down.
oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was the plan.
All right. Well, yeah, but no, I was.
That was the plan.
It was a little bit of a bummer that I wasn't able to come up and get you, because that night I was kind of like freaking out a little bit, so I wanted to come up here.
I'm glad you're safe.
Well, but I mean, I don't know how I will still like put it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I told you already, but basically, like, you know, I'm real quite happy when I come up here and spend time with you, right? But I mean, I don't know if I mean, I don't know. I just find enjoyment in making you smile.
You're adorable.
I try sometimes. But nonetheless, I did have an idea, and I wanted to ask you if like tomorrow maybe we could like go on a picnic or something.
It'd be fun.
Because I had a real good idea for a place that I think would be real nice. And I've wanted to go on a picnic there with somebody, and I haven't had anybody to go with, so I think you're the perfect fit.
Can I tell you a secret?
I suppose so.
I may or may not have slept with Marcellus last night.
Okay. And?
Okay.
I mean, it's not like we're dating
That's
or
it.
anything. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's not my problem.
You gonna be fucking weird about it.
I mean, there's
like, this is weird.
Are you dating him? Is he your boyfriend? I don't.
No.
So then why do I give a shit?
I'm kind of hiding him, I think. I don't know if I actually am, but I kind of feel like I'm hiding him.
Well, if you get like concerned, you know where you can come. But no, I don't.
He was running around with Isaiah and Jezebel and.
What? What? Why are you taking this risk?
Risk, please. Not even. I knocked him out of a lot of stuff, and it's really important to me that he's in Max's life.
Wouldn't it like somewhat make things awkward between Max and Tori?
I mean,
I guess you don't
Rory
really care.
and fucking Alyssa Monroe were on a date tonight, so it's just a fucking tangled bush.
Who the fuck is Alyssa Monroe?
Quinn's little sister, I think? Daughter? Well, no, little sister. Quinn is Marcellus's wife, ex-wife thingy.
So, Quinn's sister? This is too fucking confusing for me. I don't. Look, I'm going to be honest. This is not my problem.
Okay, fair.
If you want to explain it, I'll let you explain it. I'm all ears.
I mean, I can, but it's not gonna help.
Go ahead, talk. I've got all night.
Okay, so Quinn's baby sister Alyssa is 15, I think. She's not 30, that's all that matters.
I mean... Yeah.
I mean, it's basically it.
Well, I mean, at least that's... I think that's good for Rory, then.
I'm very, very, very happy for him. I'm really proud of him, because it's not Alice, and he's so over Alice, and I'm so over Alice, and I'm so happy.
What happened with Alice?
I'm so happy. Alyssa happened.
What, did they get in like a whole fight or something?
I don't think so. I think Rory just maybe get tired of rejection? I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about rejection, so...
Fair enough. Can't argue that one. Yeah, well...
But...
Nonetheless,
yeah,
I mean...
I'm really happy for him, and...
This is good to hear. I'm happy as well.
I'm in the process of getting... finding Max awake and getting him to talk to his father. And I think I talked Marcellus out of causing a lot of trouble.
Well,
I guess
that's
he and
good.
Quinn were in a firefight the other night. I don't know all the details. I don't
Jesus
want to know.
Christ, it's been hell, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
3 days, I
Yeah,
go to
you were gone
sleep.
for 3 fucking
Fucking
days.
all hell breaks
You were
loose in this
gone for
goddamn
3
county.
fucking
I'm
days,
sorry.
Stefano.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Okay.
I thought you were dead. I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
I guess this is just my life now. When I get shot down by a fucking chode of a man.
Don't worry. If I were to die, you would know.
Killed my fucking dog. I better fucking know.
I promise you, you would know.
I better feel it.
I mean, I don't know if I can do that.
No, I'm
I could
happy
try.
you're alright. I don't know what is going on with Marcellus and I, so I don't want to confuse anybody, but also I don't know what's going on, but
Well-
yeah, I would totally love to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's your decision in the end.
I think a picnic would be nice.
I agree. Could you still not eat tacos?
I can try, but lately it's been like a 75-25, like 75% of the time I'll vomit, 25% of the time I won't.
Oh, that's not a risk I'm willing to take.
That's all your fault, by the way. I'm blaming it on you anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll have to figure something else out then.
You should definitely have Evelyn cater, though. Just saying.
I'm sure she'll be of help there. Don't worry, it will be great. We'll have a great time.
Also, I'm probably gonna have to move.
Again.
Yep.
Where to?
No idea.
Just not here.
We kind of looked around. Yeah, just not here.
Alone still?
I don't
Or
know.
Rory?
I don't know. Oh no, Rory will stay in town.
If anything, you're
But yeah,
dealing with Marcellus now, yeah.
that little fucker really wanted money out of me for embarrassing him, and so I embarrassed him
What, Rory?
more. No, Bruno.
Oh.
But the whole point in me living out here was so the kids would have a safe place. But like,
And now it's... Okay, can you explain to me what happened? Do I need to go shoot this man?
well, I mean, you're in a long line.
Fuck. What happened? What did I miss? I'm sorry that I wasn't there.
It was a whole big thing. Like, we were in town, and Tori and Marcellus and I were hanging out, and we were about to go do stuff. And then this whole, like, drove of people, like, fucking 6 to 10, like, to 12. It was a bajillion people rode in. And they're all on different colored horses, different patterns, and they got their navy and black on. No saddles or nothing. And I saw Bruno, and so I was like, hey, Bruno, how's going on? And we were all talking, and he asked me to come talk to him, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I took him out of town. I was like, is this far enough away? And he's like, oh, no, I want to come see you at your house. And I was like, oh. Like, I knew I was fucked.
Yeah, that's a little bit concerning.
Yeah, I knew I was fucked. But, I mean, if he's doing that and there's, like, 10 of them and Tori's in town, I'm going to get away, right?
Right. You don't want something to happen
Tori
down there.
first. And Evelyn was here, and, like, there's... And so... And so I come up here, and he's like... He was talking about how I really embarrassed him the other night in front of a bunch of people. So I said, sorry, what have I done? And I guess I was cracking jokes at Ava that her and Bruno were, you know, hanging out on the side. And I guess that offended him, a married man sleeping with a married woman.
Yeah.
But I asked him, I was like, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, I need repayment. And so I said, well, what do you want? And he said, what do you think is fair? So I was like, do you want my money? Because I have 80 cents. Which he wasn't very happy about.
It sounds about something I
But,
would be
like,
able to give.
I just gave all of my cash to Ava. Like, I literally have 80 cents. Like, we can go up and check. I have 80 cents.
I believe you. I believe you.
Of course, I wasn't gonna tell him I had 3 mines, but but so I told him I was a carpenter, and he's like, "Well, my house is already built," and I was like, "Okay." It's like, if you're gonna make a town, I can help you build your town. He perked up. He's like, "I don't have or he said something about money for a town," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me go get you something." And so I walked to the house and I locked the door, and then I sat in the window and flipped him the bird.
You fucking ballsy son of a bitch. Oh my goodness.
It was so funny.
It doesn't surprise me one bit. Not one bit does that surprise me.
But so I saw them. It was him and just 2 of his other people came up, and so I saw them like get together and they were talking, and then they drew their guns and they were trying to get my turkey, and my dog and horse started fucking attacking them.
Oh no! Why did they go after the turkey?
Because they're fucking idiots. They were it was so funny. So they're all 3 jumping on their horses, running away, and my horse is attacking them, and my dog is attacking them, and they got like, well, you know where the rock is by my house, and a little bit further out, and they were in the trees, and so I ran over to the rock trying to whistle my horse, because like it has all of my belongings on it.
Right.
And so one of them turns on me, and I turned to zigzag back to the house, and they fucking shot through my right shoulder and clipped my left calf, and made it in the house and locked the door and threw him another bird before I passed out.
Fucking hell. You're brilliant. You're fucking brilliant. The fact that you flipped him the bird, ran out to get your horse, got shot, and then did it again before he passed out is the best thing I've ever heard.
I mean, I got balls, I guess.
You got that right. It's got something.
But I don't know how long I was on the floor, and then Marcellus came in, and I was kind of in and out, and he ran and got a doctor, and then before I knew it, like, Ava and Evelyn and Tori were there, and Pearl wrapped me up and stuff, but personally, this went so much better than when Ruby and Ambrose robbed me, so they didn't get jack shit but a bunch of dog bites.
Yeah.
They didn't kill my goddamn dog, though, so I'm gonna have to fucking kill him.
I still need to get a new one. That makes sense as to why what happened yesterday. They were talking about getting a new dog.
Briar didn't deserve that. Took him so long to kill that goddamn dog, though. Oh, it was glorious.
It's a beast.
Took, like, fucking... Oh, I don't know how many rounds they went through.
I got to be honest though,
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember Rory if you run into her, but I honestly think
Yeah.
you'll love her, because like Piper and her are basically best friends,
Oh, that's so
and
cute.
honestly it just kind of melts my heart whenever I hear them talking to one another.
Mm.
It's probably the cutest thing I think I've ever heard.
Would I know her? I haven't been but in Fox Pass like twice.
I feel like you would.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe you don't. But if you don't, then, well, you're going to have to meet her, and then you're going to realize why I decided to make a room for her in my house.
That's super sweet of you, though. That's super sweet of you.
Well, I mean, when she was talking to us, when we first ran into her, she passed out in the middle of the street, and we found out that she had gotten in a fight with a coyote, and her chicken sacrificed the chicken's life, so that she could run away.
Oh.
and she had an infection from the coyote bite. So I helped patch her up, and I stayed there with her. And then she explained to us how like she didn't have a papa, and that like she was living in the kitchen in Fox Pass. So I was like, no, this isn't okay. So she stayed down there for a little bit, but apparently something happened and some people left and left all of her stuff in a box for her, and so she moved up here, or up to Keystone.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and now, I mean, everybody in Keystone wanted her to move up here, so I mean, she's a sweetheart.
That's super sweet.
Well, nonetheless, I mean,
Kiddo.
if you well, when I suppose you end up moving again, I mean, again, just let me know. I'll be sure to be
Okay.
by a whole lot more. But what time maybe tomorrow would you think would be ideal for you? Because any time will work for me.
I don't know. I don't know. I've been awake really late lately. So I'll probably get some rest, especially after all the bullshit today.
If you're willing, we can go tonight. I mean, it would just be last minute.
I really need to go to sleep.
I figured this much. This is why I said for tomorrow. The option is there.
I feel like I'm going on like 10 or 11 hours.
That sounds like you might need some sleep. Well, I mean.
But yeah, that would be fun.
I guess I'll just have everything, and then when I finally end up running into you, then I'll just pull you out and we'll go. Yeah.
And you'll just have like spoiled sandwiches in your saddlebags.
I mean, no.
I'm just messing with you, Stefano.
I'll keep that. Okay, well, I'll look. Okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You're digging around in your saddlebags, and at the bottom is like this wrapped sandwich, but it's in a ball and it's like crushed.
Jesus. Here, what?
It's like really hot.
Tell me. What? Is there something that you want me to get for this picnic?
I don't know.
Because I know you can't really eat tacos as much. So I was like, it was a thought, but I didn't know if you could still eat them or still not eat them. Well, now we know.
Yeah, now we know. This rock is really hot.
I mean, it's also beautiful though.
It's pretty.
I don't want to keep you away from your friends over there and you having to go to bed. And I mean, I did want to get down here as quickly as I can because I wanted to catch you. But also, I know that I think there was the memorial service for Red Horse that was happening, and I think I just missed it. But
yeah, Tori came running up after I finally got settled. Still need to scrub my fucking floors, and reminded me, and so I sent Evelyn on Clyde and I's behalf. So hopefully she made it and she was safe.
It's just, I don't know, it's so, it hurts, honestly, that situation.
Sucks. It sucks.
It was, it was real tough to see a man like Standing Water kind of just broken.
Can't imagine. 15 years. That's crazy.
It is. It really is. Anyway, tomorrow I'll come find you at some point, and we'll go have a
Okay.
great picnic and have a whole bunch of fun. Yeah.
I'm keeping my mailbox in Raven's Reach, by the way.
Okay, so I'll be sure to be there if I need to give you an email. I'm
I go down and check it like every 20 minutes.
All right. Then you're going to be going to sleep very shortly. Then yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
All right. Yeah. Then we'll see you tomorrow then. And yeah. Sorry for
I'm
not
so glad
leaving
you're
you
okay.
well,
So
I'm glad that you're okay as well,
So
because you know
rude.
you got shot and you're good. I need to get these bandages
I
still
mean,
off.
it's only the 4th time?
That's less than me. More than me.
I was gonna say, bitch.
No, I've only been shot 3 times.
Well, here, let me, this is all I have. Let me make it better.
Oh Jesus.
Just kidding.
I
I'm a
don't- I- I
right-handed
don't-
person.
I don't know if I should be a part of your concussive conclusions.
Why not?
Fair. Anyway,
Need
You
a
want-
human
you
trial.
want to ride back?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. So then I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Glad you're alright, though. I was kind of worried and then pissed.
I will absolutely be sure to keep it in mind to let you know. And like I said,
Okay.
if I die, you will know. Okay.
I better feel a disturbance, okay?
I can try. I don't know if I'll do my best.
And also, like, you better not die.
I mean, you
I
better
think that
not
should be
either.
said. I didn't plan on it.
Well, neither do I. So
Not for a while.
I'd hope not.
I'm just saying, like, I got a pretty full life. Who knows?
Yeah. We'll do our best. Yeah.
Good night, Stefano.
Have a good night.